5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the Cara's Color Me Creative Show.
Hello, painty people, creative people. Say thank you to Delight.
Gracias.
Hola. My name is Cara Lockwood. I am with Cara's Color Me Vintage. Hello, Monica. I am honored today. This is Myra. Did I say that already? No. This is Myra.
Hello, everyone.
She is my assistant, my right-hand woman, my sidekick. She will say, La jefa.
La jefa de jefas.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, Monica. Anyways, guys, I am Cara, and my business is Cara's Color Me Vintage. I'm a DIY paint retailer. Hi, everybody. Hi, Christy. Hi, Amber. I'm a DIY retailer, and I have a space in Allen at the Lone Star Mercantile where I sell my DIY paints, which are the most amazing paints in the world. I also have a webpage, which Myra will be posting into the comments, where I have the paint, I have art, and I have all sorts of fancy schmancy stuff on there. So you can always look that up. But my Facebook page is Cara's Color Me Vintage. That's Myra. She's like always like that. Always. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Kim. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Love. The last thing I want to tell you about me before I get started on the format of the show is I also have an amazing group of women.
Yes.
We are 50 strong, and we are creative people, and we're artists in the making. So it's a creative group. It's a subscription group. So you can subscribe, and for $25 a month, you can get, I don't know, about 10 tutorials a month. I mean, we really overdo it with the tutorials. But we teach all sorts of fun stuff on there. So, anyways, is the sound good? Because I have headphones in, but they read Myra too. So it sounds like it is because nobody's complaining. So here I am. Are you
complaining?
And I don't have to yell, Myra.
No.
We can whisper.
Can we?
Yes, we can whisper. So, anyways, so I want to tell you about the format of this show. I'm going to be on every other week, and it's called Cara's Color Me Creative, Spreading Kindness with Color. That's a lot of C's. I love alliteration because I used to be a preschool teacher. Thank you, Talisha. Also, please send this on to all of your family and friends. Onto your personal page would be the best place for this to go so we can share this love. Because I am literally going to be spreading kindness, and I'm trying to create a movement in my own neighborhood. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I've always admired, Myra, I don't know if you admire those people who give their time and their self to organizations that do great things. I've always wanted to be one of those people who could give all of my time, but I had to work. I had to work all the time, and so I could just give money, here and there and what little I had. And when Debbie, who I admire so much, came to me and asked me to do this, this was the first thing that popped into my head. I was like, oh my gosh, I can finally do something with my life to just spread kindness. It's not charity, because a lot of these people may not need charity, but they may need a hug, and they may need somebody doing, we all need a hug, or they may need some color because our neighborhood is brown. So I'm not going to call it charity. It's just kindness, spreading kindness. So that's what I'm doing. So you may have seen the first trailer and that showed the family that we surprised.
Yeah, they are amazing. They hear me? They are amazing.
You can whisper. I think they can hear. They're so amazing. So I wanted to tell you a story before I started painting about Keith and Angel. They are my next door neighbors, and the story about Ace is amazing, and she has told you that story, that she had a tiny little baby at just 28 weeks, and I don't know how much Ace weighed, but it was not a lot. And she came home, and the baby was still in the hospital, and I know that was hard, but that's not why I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this because of when I moved to Texas, okay? When I moved to Texas from California, one of my biggest fears about moving to Texas from California was that I love diversity, you know, and I love just being in spaces. I worked in organizations that were very diverse, and I just love that acceptance of all people. And I was really scared moving to Texas because of, you know, what I had heard about Texas, which isn't true. And I found that out very soon when I moved here. When David and I, Delight and I pulled up to the front yard, there was a sign in our front yard. And it said, well, I'm gonna cry. It said,
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Thank you. Oh, God, that's in my nose. It said, welcome, neighbor. We don't care where you're from. We're just happy you're here. And then it said, welcome in like all sorts of different languages. And I saw that and I was just like, oh my gosh. I was just like, okay, I'm in the right place. We made the right decision, and I feel very comfortable because that's what I want.
Yeah.
Those are the people that I want to spend my hours with.
It
People
is true.
who appreciate all people, and we don't care about what we look like or where we came from, and we know that all human beings have love in their heart. So that's why I'm doing this for them. Anyways, so are you ready to see what we're doing? Are you guys ready? Okay. Please, please, please post this to your page. Please get I want a lot of balls rolling with this. I want a lot of people in on this, spreading the kindness.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the dresser for Ace. Ace's colors are red, black, and white. I don't know if you saw the promo, but there was a really cool picture in that. And it was like an ace of, like a playing card, ace, and then playing cards all over. So I've already prepped it. And if you can see on this side, I have stenciled, first I stenciled it with this stencil. The first thing I did was I stenciled it with this stencil, and then I just took the stencil off and I put tape on it. It is painted with Little Black Dress. No, not Little Black Dress. It's painted with black velvet. Little Black Dress is black, black, black. Black velvet. Hi, Rita. Hi, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. Black velvet is one shade below Little Black Dress. So it looks like a dark gray right now, but when I wax it, it's gonna come off as black, but it's gonna be a little bit softer than Little Black Dress, okay? I did not prime this piece. I did not sand it. It was a nice Broyhill dresser, shiny. Didn't need to prime it or sand it. I've got no bleed through because it's not an old piece, so I am raring and ready to go. So what's gonna happen now is Myra is going to take the white paint, which is, this is the DIY paint, and this, I don't even remember, this is beadboard. So she's gonna do beadboard. And Myra, I'll show you how to do it, and then I'll start I will start the red. And if you hang in here, I think that baby and mama and maybe daddy might be coming in to say hi. And I have a surprise for them that I haven't even told you guys about. They don't know about it. I don't even think you know
I don't know.
about it. So it's gonna be a surprise for you. Okay, so Myra, so when we do stripes, okay, so everybody knows, even when you put tape on furniture and you try to do stripes, you still get bleed through. So there's two ways you can do that. One is you can paint the base color first, but I can't do that because I stenciled there, so I can't do that. So the other way to make sure that you don't get bleed through is by putting just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of paint on your brush and really dry brushing, never brushing towards the paint, but just getting a nice thin layer of dry brushed paint on there. So usually I'm always talking about adding water. We're not gonna do that this time. So just a tiny bit of paint on your brush for the first coat, and that will dry in about 15 minutes, and we'll go in for a second coat.
Okay.
Okay, Myra? Okay. Hi, Kim. Oh, Oh, it's awesome? Good. We got new internet yesterday and I have headphones in. So yay, Kim said the camera and the video is awesome. So this, because this is going to match their playing card photo, which you know playing cards are red, black, and white. This is going to be red. So I'm going to open up, I have carnival red, and I think I'm going to put this red on there, and then if it's very, very bright, I might put some black wax on top of the red to make it fun. And then we'll do another surprise. There's all sorts of surprises coming. I'm going to pour some into this plate because I'm using my Paint Pixie brush. Oh, look at that, you guys. It's lovely. I'm going to use my Paint Pixie brush, which is hands down my dusty brush. Myra's using the round brush. I'm using the dusty brush. This is hands down my favorite brush. Is this your favorite brush, Talisha? So I'm just gonna, again, I'm going to put a really thin coat on. The thinner the coats, if you don't, so this is not like a blending piece. We're not doing blending. So if you don't want blending, you're gonna want your coats nice and thin. And I'm going to actually wet my brush a little bit just to make it. Hi Monica, Dusty's your favorite too? Dusty is my favorite for sure. Sorry if I splat you,
You're
Myra.
fine.
It's fine. Fine. So I'm super excited. So Angel is the baby's mama's name, and she may be coming by. I'm hoping. Hopefully she's watching. I can't see the comments all the time, so I'll turn around every once in a while just to look at the comments.
So how covered do you want this? A little more?
No, very thin, and then we'll do a second coat, and the second coat will cover it.
The three?
Or maybe 3 coats. It might be 3 coats.
No, I mean like the other two?
Oh yeah, wherever the paint is showing, you're gonna paint. Wherever the paint is showing. Hi Carrie, thank you for coming on. Hi Michelle, how are you? I think you're up next, right Michelle? Oops, I got a little hair in there. Let's get that out. Okay. All right, so I always try to keep my drawers a little bit out so I don't get stuck in a pinch and have to pull them out with a screwdriver. These drawers on this piece of furniture actually would not even come out, so I tried to get them out, but somehow they're locked in there. So I try to do that. Oops, wrong way, Cara, wrong way, wrong way. So for you guys, everybody who's watching, and if you can think about what is the last random act of kindness that somebody did for you, tell me what it was, because those are the most touching moments and that's what I wanted to. I've had like so many people do so many nice things for me since I've been here in Texas that I just thought this was the best. This is the best opportunity to do something to, you know, kind of pay that all forward. So tell me what was the last nice thing that somebody did for you that was unexpected?
Why are you painting over the stencil?
Oh, Melanie, I'm painting over the stencil because it's a fun design. So where the tape is, that's not getting painted over. So the stencil's gonna pop out. So we're gonna have stripes, and underneath the stripes, there's going to be a stencil. Somebody cleaned your house in front of me at work, paid my coffee. Oh, I love that. That's so awesome. And you just get so, you feel feel so warm when something like that happens, huh? It's like there's no reason that they need to do that for you, but they did. They were just feeling like being kind. And I feel like in today's climate, we need more of that, right? You're welcome, Melanie. You are welcome. So, you guys, if you hang in to the end, you're going to see a sneak preview of the next person that we're surprising in 2 weeks. You're going to see the baby. Well, hopefully you'll see the baby and the baby's mama. And you're going to see the special surprise that is in addition to this that I am gifting them with. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for it. Aw, Cheryl, a friend staged part of your store. That's so sweet. And that's the kind of thing we really need, Cheryl, right? You just needed a break. It's looking so pretty. Yes. And then you can even take that hair dryer and blow at it and then get right at it again, girl. Oh, thank you, Amber. These are made out of
Paper.
Recycled paper. Yeah, they're all paper. So I'm just going to add, I'm going to keep on going down here and I'm going to add some water just to make it slide on perfectly. I'll go down a little bit. Am I ignoring you, Talisha? I'm not ignoring you. Just because you dream about me. Talisha, I was on her live earlier today and she wasn't seeing all my comments. And I was like, Talisha, you're ignoring me. Okay, so we've got a bunch of DIY retailers on. For those of you who are not DIY retailers on, can you tell me who you are? No, I know who you are because I see your names. Tell me where you're from. That's a good one. Tell us where you're from. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Melissa. So if you are not a DIY retailer and you are on here, tell us where you are from. And tell us why you were interested in DIY paint. I'm dying laughing. Talisha, don't die. Don't die. Hi, Sonia. So this is my next door neighbors. This is for their baby Ace. And this was a surprise. So if you missed the surprise, you can go back on the DIY page and there's a video of it. There's a video of it on my page, Cara's Color Me Vintage, on my YouTube, Cara's Color Me Vintage. Oh my gosh, I love this color. So it's gonna need 2 coats because we're going bright over dark. It's looking great, right? So this is going to be so fun because what you can't see here under here now is stenciled. We stenciled first, okay? We stenciled first with this and then taped it up. Thank you, Sonia.
They're from Alabama.
And Shannon, we know Shannon. Shannon's from Alabama. Sonia's from Savannah.
And we have
Valparaiso. Oh, Sandra, I'm from Carmel, Indiana. Did you know that? Did you know that? I grew up there and I went to Carmel High School, Western Massachusetts.
Janet.
Hi, Jeanette. Nice to meet you. Carmel High School, that's where I went. Hi, Patty, from both Buffalo, New York. Melanie, that's where my uncle lives. He raises miniature horses out there. All right. So let's get another coat of that white. I want to see how that stencil's looking underneath it.
Okay.
To get the stripe off.
Do I need water for it or just like that?
How do you feel?
Like very dry.
Yeah, you might. because I wanted the first coat to be dry, and that's so it doesn't seep through the stencil, you know, Myra?
Mm-hmm.
But now, you're probably okay with putting a little bit of water on your brush.
Yes.
Okay. It is Carnival Red, Sonia. So I was gonna go with Marquee, but at the end, I thought I would go with Carnival Red, and then if I wanted to, where about, if you don't mind me asking? Melanie, where about in Buffalo? Is that what your question was? Where about in Buffalo? He lives in Buffalo. He has a farm called Caitlin Farms. I don't know like where about in Buffalo. Like this, I've been there many times, but I don't know how to answer that question. But he has a farm. It's called Caitlin Farms, and they raise miniature horses. And it's so cute. My uncle is like in his 90s, but he like digs all the fence posts. Like he's like 98. He digs all the fence posts and takes care of the horses all himself. It's the coolest thing in the world. So cool. So I'm just waiting for this to dry while Myra's working hard.
Thank you.
We would do the other side, but it would not be on camera, so it would not be as fun. So if you are new here onto this page, are you tired?
No.
But have you decided to move to live closer to me in Iowa?
No.
Amber?
No.
Yes, that's why I moved. Well, I did live in California, so I've been everywhere. How so you ladies stay clean? I always end up covered in paint. I usually have an apron on, and if you see my apron, it will be covered in paint, but because I knew I was just painting drawers and getting these stripes on, I was like, oh, I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, Delight just threw me my apron. Here you guys go. This is how I usually look. Ta-da, ta-da. Oh, this is not my DIY apron. That's my old apron, but you can see, I don't do chocolate chip, but paint everywhere. There's another one over there. No, you have tornadoes and stuff. I'm good in the Pacific Northwest. I love the Pacific Northwest, Talisha. It's so pretty, and I think you live a little bit inland, so you're not like inundated by rain all the time, right? Maybe that's the case. Hi Hope, how are you? So I'm just taking a break from painting while my red dries, and I'm making Myra work really hard.
Like that, I'm learning.
She is learning. It's good. Learning is good. Thank you, Shannon. I can't wait to get this fully covered, but it might be 3 coats, right?
Yeah, or you can try and see.
Okay, here, let's trade. You hold this.
I hold that. Thank you.
Talk.
I can talk.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get, it looks like we need more water.
Look, you say very dry. Okay.
So now I'm getting it a little bit thicker on here.
Thank you. Sorry.
Ladies,
Yes?
do you know what time it is?
No, do you like
No,
what
no.
time is it?
It's time for a station identification break.
What's that, D-Light?
I think you're supposed to talk now.
You're supposed to. I like to talk. I can do that.
Okay, you know what that is, guys? That's
What is
for
that?
anybody who just came on, who wasn't on in the beginning. I just want to let you know who I am and what I'm doing. My name is Cara, and my company is Cara's Color Me Vintage. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and then you can also find my creative club, which is called Cara's Color Me Creative, Artists in the Making.
Yeah.
I want anybody who's new here to follow me on
Okay.
Facebook.
I will follow you.
Follow me, press the like button, anything. That's what a station identification break is. It's just a little time to tell everybody what we're doing and what we're all about. And we are spreading kindness with color. This is a free makeover for a neighbor who has been amazingly wonderful to me, but also who has a little tiny baby that was born very early. I just want to dry this a little bit so I can put the next coat on because we want to see the stencils, right, Cara?
See.
It was from Michael. That stencil is from Michael. Myra making everybody laugh.
Oh no! I did something.
How's it going?
Good. I did something.
Oh, did you touch it?
Yes.
It's all right. Okay, I think that's dry enough. So you want to, hi Allison, hi Laura, where are the stencils from? The number stencil that's just from Michael's, Laura. Normally I get my stencils from Royal Design because I like really nice stencils, but that one is just an easy peasy one from Michael's. So I'm going on with a second, I don't even know if it's a second or third coat of white, because I really want to pull this tape off so I can show you guys what the stencil looks like underneath. And Myra, do you want to get that?
Yeah.
All right. You guys, I think that's Mama.
How are you?
Hi, Angel. Have you been watching?
No.
No?
I've been putting my baby to sleep and
Oh my
trying to get over
gosh.
here.
Okay, can I introduce you
Yes.
on the camera?
Absolutely.
Okay, all right, because I have something to show you too. Okay, so you didn't hear the story I told about you.
No.
Okay. Okay, come over here.
Okay.
So yeah, you didn't even look at the dresser
Oh,
yet.
it looks so
It's not
good.
even you're not even half done. You guys, so this is Angel. This is the mama of Ace. And I had, we had one shot. Don't step,
Touch it, okay.
Yeah, don't. I just don't want it to get on your dress.
Okay.
Right? It's okay. But this is the mama of Ace and Angel. I told them earlier that it's not so much. I mean, Ace was born very early. How much did he weigh?
2 pounds 6 ounces.
So that had to be really hard.
It was very stressful.
Yeah.
I'm still a little stressed out about it.
That's what Keith said. He
Yeah.
said like it's still hard, like to
It
sleep
is.
through the night and all that. I can imagine. But that's not why I did this for you. I did this for you because when I will cry. I'm going to tell you, you don't even know the effect that you had.
What?
But when I moved to Texas, and I told the story earlier in the show, when we moved here, my biggest fear was leaving a place like Southern California that was very, very diverse and very welcoming to all cultures, or at least where I was. And I was very worried about that because I heard stories about Texas.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And when we pulled up with our car and our enormous moving van that you saw, there was a sign in the yard that said, "Welcome neighbor, we don't care where you came from, but we're glad you're here."
Yeah.
And that made like that moment, I was just like, okay, we made the right decision.
Good. Oh my gosh.
So that's why I'm paying this forward to you.
Oh,
but
well, thank
but also,
you.
I mean the whole
Also
Ace
for
thing,
Ace
so-
too.
so-
Oh.
Myra, I appreciate it. And Angel has a school for autistic children.
A treatment center, yes.
Yeah, so you're constantly working with people and doing wonderful things for
Yes,
them. So.
we love it. Epic
I
Strides
appreciate
in
that.
Plano.
Yeah, hey, plug it.
Yeah, Epic Strides in Plano,
So if
Texas.
you're in North Texas, look it up. But I want to show you something that I made outside of this.
Okay.
For Ace.
Bye.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Where is it?
There.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, so
Oh
here,
my
let's show
God.
this. So they are a baseball family.
We are.
They are a baseball. Well, you can't even see because I can't get far enough away. They are a baseball family. Myra, hold that right for me. I can't. I didn't even get it. And that is. So their last name is Pollard, right? So there, and he was born on the 24th. Do you see that?
Yeah.
That's going into a 4. And so, and then those are the color. His colors, the red, black, and white.
Thank you so much. That is
I don't have
awesome.
the card thing, but the Myra's crying.
No.
Look at Myra. So
That is beautiful.
Anyway.
You're an artist. Oh my goodness.
but that's for you and Ace.
Thank you so
And
much.
David's like, Caden's gonna be really bummed.
He
so
is.
You might be able to figure something out for
Yeah.
him. So anyways,
you
it's
so
okay.
much.
Yeah.
Caden's gonna
So-
swear it's for him.
Well, it could be, right?
Yeah, it's for the Pollard boys.
So we're, I'm going to show you what we're doing here. So I'll give you a sneak peek. Underneath here
oh my
is
goodness.
numbers stenciled on.
Oh wow.
So when the stripes come down, she's my camera person. When the stripe comes, when I take this down, it's going to have stripes and numbers.
That is gorgeous.
Cute,
I am
right?
just already obsessed with the colors.
Do you
I am
like gold
so obsessed.
handles or do you like the black
I
handles?
think whichever handles you think
No, what
will
do you
look
think?
best.
Well, I mean, do you want it fancy like gold like for the boy, or do you want it like? Cause look, that already looks nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Just like that.
Mhm.
All right, that's what we'll do.
Oh my goodness. I am obsessed with it already, and I knew I would be. You don't know how happy
It's gonna be
I
fun.
am.
So
It
we'll get
is
the
gonna
rest of
be
your
gorgeous.
furniture painted for you.
Thank you
Myra's
so
still
much.
crying.
Yeah. Oh.
They're hugging. Oh my gosh. All
That
right.
is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad. So we'll get back to painting.
Okay.
But I'm gonna finish it on Monday night.
Okay.
And then it just has to sit for a couple days, and then it'll be good to go. And then we'll figure out the rest of your stuff.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Thank you so much. Let me grab my phone.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Just.
We appreciate you guys so much. It's nice to
All
have
right.
new neighbors.
I have to keep on painting. So I still have some color showing through here, guys, and the red needs to dry. So it's kind of humid here, so the red's it's not drying nearly as fast as I would have wanted it to, but I want this to be completely opaque, right? So see how there's some color showing through here? I don't want that to show, okay? Hi, Dion. Hello, love. You just missed the surprise. You just missed the surprise. You're gonna have to, we met Mom. We all cried. We met Mom, and she couldn't bring the baby because the baby was going to sleep. But we gave her a little piece of art that I made for her, special for her little baby. So I'm gonna blow dry this a little bit. So if you all wanna stay with me, in a few minutes, we're gonna come on and we're gonna show you, Myra's gonna give us some meaningful moments, and then we're gonna show you the sneak preview to the next surprise. So the next surprise was a gal named Dinah, and boy, oh boy, she has a story to tell. So, and these guys, I forgot to ask Angel on camera. They don't know that we're coming. A few people have asked, do they know that you're coming? Did you really plan it out? They don't know. We've shown, right? I mean, we completely have stepped up to their doorstep, and they had no idea. The next two, they're friends of Myra's, and Myra introduced me to them, and so you can see in the camera, they look at Myra like, what's going on? But yeah, I'm like the crazy person in the bushes.
Yeah, she is a crazy person in the bushes, I promise. Sometimes when I come home, she's there.
Yeah. I'm the crazy person hiding in the bushes, and they're like, what in the world? What happened? Where'd this lady come from? So I'm just gonna dry this real good so I can paint another coat of the white paint on. I should have brought my heat gun, but it's upstairs. So. Oh, you watched it? Oh, good, Talisha. Yeah, the YouTube video is so oh Oh, you watched the sneak preview of the next person, of Dinah's? Talisha, is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's on YouTube. Oh my gosh. It's been super fun. It's like been a little dream come true for me.
Yes.
Hasn't it?
Cool.
It's surprising.
Yes, that is amazing to see their faces and just to, just to give something back to that people. That is amazing.
Yeah, that they're not expecting.
No.
And it's, like I said, it's not charity. These people
No.
are not, like, I would love to do charity too. It's not like, they're not poor or they have food, they have money, they all do, in the neighborhood. But everybody needs some kindness,
No,
so why not? And neighborhoods are not the same like they used to be, where everybody was nice and waving at each other and giving food to each other.
Yes.
And,
And at least say hi to everyone.
yeah. Oh, watching from the withered barn in Idaho. I will show you, Talisha.
No, and you need me, Talisha. You need me.
Or Myra will show you.
Yeah.
Either I will or Myra will. I don't even want to touch this before it's really dry, but I really do want to get another coat on it so at least I can show you guys what it looks like. Maybe just up here will do it. So I want you to see it.
You can try. I think you can try.
It's the model look. Myra, I just got my hair cut today.
Really? I can cut your hair like my husband.
No. I don't want that.
You don't want that?
No.
Why?
I do not
You
want
look
that.
cute.
Hey, D-Light, is it almost time for our meaningful moments?
Almost, in fact. Ladies, Myra,
Yes.
do you know what time it is?
No.
What time is
there
it,
you are.
D-Light?
Look, I have my own thing. Can I get it in the camera?
Yes.
Can you move?
Let me see if I can move.
Oh. There I am. Hi, everybody. No. Okay, time for Myra's meaningful moments.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Hi.
Get out of the way.
Hola. Esperen. Hi. My violin, please. Yes. Today I will say a word in Spanish we use so much. The definition of chavorruco. Thank you. So chavorruco is somebody who is kind of old with a young heart, and they like to dance like crazy, And yeah, so that is the word of chavorruco.
So are you saying somebody who is a little bit old but likes to act a little bit too young?
Yeah.
Who's like that?
I don't know. Feliz Navidad, Shannon, to you, but it's not Feliz Navidad. Yeah, chavorruco. I'm not chavorruca. I'm just young. I'm just like 20 something. And a lot of months.
Are you trying to say that I am a chavorruco?
Yeah.
Chavorruca?
Very chavorruca, okay? Muy chavorruca. So chava means young. Ruca means, oopsie. Means,
Shush, Myra.
so
Shush.
chavo, young, ruco. Gracias.
Look, guys. Move it, chavorruca. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Look at that.
Whoop.
Is that rad? Wait, that is rad? Oh, do chavorrucas say rad?
No.
Yes. Okay, look. Oh, look how pretty that is. Can you see the numbers, you guys?
Let me get you closer.
Oh, I need to fix it right there. I did have a little bleed through, but I can fix that very easily. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay. Myra. All right, we're gonna close it. I'm just gonna close it out, honey. Okay. So here's the thing, guys.
Time for closing comments from Cara.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
you
you.
got it.
Okay. So here's the thing. We're gonna finish this on Cara's Color Me Vintage on Monday night. I'm gonna finish this piece. The drawers will get finished. The inside of the drawers will get finished. All of that. We're gonna finish it on Monday night. Again, thank you for watching and thank you for passing this along to people who you think might be interested in spreading kindness. And what I want to do at the end of each time I come on here in 2 weeks, so I will be on 2 weeks from now, is I want to challenge you all. And like I said, our neighborhoods are not what they used to be. Our communities are not what they used to be. I want to challenge you to do 3 things in your neighborhood to spread kindness, okay? Pay it forward. Whether it's saying hi to somebody you never say hi to, deciding that you're always going to wave when you pass someone in the car, or taking a special dish, or if you have leftovers from a dish, over to a friend. Myra and I do that for each other all of the time. She's always bringing me chilaquiles.
Chilaquiles.
Always, that's and that just, they're really good. They add this right here. She's always bringing me chilaquiles. But do something in your neighborhood, because that's where it starts. It starts in your own community. It starts with the people who are right around you in your core group of people. Anyways, I am Cara with Cara's Color Me Vintage and Cara's Color Me Creative, Artists in the Making. Come join me. Let's play, let's have fun, and let's create. Thanks, guys. And Myra. And of
Bye.
course, Delight.
Bye.
Yes.
Chacumbia.
My neighbors are grumpy chacumbia. Okay, well, Shannon, it's up to you to make them not grumpy, girl. You can do it. Spread a little bit of your artwork, and you can do it. Let's say hi. Yes, you rock. Aw, thank you, Monica. Thank you. Spread it around, guys. I appreciate it.